Hey Spartans, I hope you're all safe and well right now. So the other day, Spartan Race UK put this Spartan Rewind video on of the Southeast Sprint Race in 2017. This was actually my first race in the Elite Wave, so I thought I'd have a little look through the video and try and give you some feedback on the race. Let's go. So yeah, pretty big event village here. You can kind of see some of the obstacles in and around the event village. Going to come up to the start line image soon. Here we go, over the walls. Nice logo. Yep, here's the start line. So the way they did this one was the start line was right at the far end of the field, and it went straight along the end of the field, and then you took a sharp right across the bridge. There's the bridge. After you hit the bridge, then it was onto these kind of stony paths. As it was a sprint race back in 2017, it was fast and furious. I think when we got to these 4-foot walls, everybody was like flying over them in the day. Then you got these old style looking obstacles. Since then, Spartan obviously have upgraded to the all metal kind of obstacles now. Yeah, really tough. There's a lot of wood running in the first section of this race, and then you basically took a hill kind of like this, almost vertical down. I think this might be it, into this section where you did the tyre flips. That stands out in my mind from that race, that vertical downhill. And this is the double wood carry. Don't really do that one anymore. We kind of replaced that with a few other carries now. This section is like the massive field section. If you see here, this used to be the hoist, used to be a kettlebell. It was 100% easier than the massive bag hoist we have now. Here we're going on to the barbed wire, which everybody flew across in the Elite Wave. Yeah, so this one, they've taken the burpees out now. We don't do burpees anymore here. We did back then. I do remember that there was quite a lot, maybe 10 to 15 people when we got to the rings, which we might see at some point in this video. The rings and most of these obstacles were based in these kind of large fields that there were on the back end of the course. You see the forest there, which is what we ran through. Here's the rings. I remember pretty much quite a lot of people getting to the rings all at once and like flying across those. I think we did lose a few people at the rings, but on the day it was my first elite start, so I wasn't 100% sure what game plan to use. I think I was in the top 10 through most of the race, and then we're coming back to the event village now. And yeah, you can see the spear in the background, and I did burpees exactly like that guy did. I got all the way to the end, probably 8th, 9th, somewhere around about there. Missed the spear, hit my burpees, got passed by 4, 5, 6 people. Rope climb over the finish line, and then I think it finished 13th on the day. It was my first, as I look back at my first Elite Wave start. Did you take part in the 2017 Southeast event? If you did, let me know in the comments. What was the bit that stood out for you?